What is going on, YouTube truckers? So, hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. Hope everybody had fun on Black Friday. I know I did. Had a great Thanksgiving. Didn't do anything for Black Friday. Actually went and drove truck, delivered a few loads, and then loaded up, came back home. And here I am sitting in Green Bay at the Super Value Distribution Center here, waiting until 7 o'clock. That's when they start receiving loads. So today, what I want to talk about, I thought it'd be kind of everybody's always wondering what's the best Bluetooth headset, and I'm going to give you the review of the one that I use currently. And I haven't tried any other headsets. I just went based on kind of what I thought I'd like and based on other reviews on YouTube that I watched. So when I first started out with headsets and Bluetooth, I actually got these Apple AirPods, which work amazingly, but just not the best for driving and trying to talk. They kind of start to hurt my ears when I'm driving around, and I have them in there for hours. It's just like if you have them in for a couple hours or whatever, they're not bad. But then after, half a day of having them in your ear, it just starts to hurt. And then you get kind of just tired of having them in. You want to take them out. So I needed to do something else. I love my AirPods a lot, just not for all day Bluetooth talking and stuff. So what I ended up getting is the Blue Parrot B350 XT, I believe it's called. And I will say that I love this thing. Okay, and I'm definitely not sponsored. I'm not getting paid to say anything about it. I know I've watched other YouTube videos where people say that they love it as well. And I'll tell you why I chose the Blue Parrot, the B350 instead of the 450. So I'm the kind of person that always wants to buy the more expensive one or the newest one, uh, just because I always think it's going to be better. But in this case, I did a lot of research because I know I have done that in the past and it didn't exactly work out the best. So I just did a lot of research knowing that buying the most expensive isn't always the best option. So after watching quite a bit of YouTube videos and truckers that also have reviewed the Blue Parrot headsets, also the Blue Tiger, I watched some Blue Tiger um, videos and reviews. And honestly, I just don't. It may be kind of dumb, but I definitely about looks and stuff. And I'm not a big fan of the way the Blue Tiger looks. I don't know why, but for some reason, I just don't like the circle earpiece. It just I don't know what it is. Honestly, I think like it reminds me of like music headphones or something, or it even kind of looks cheap, but I know it's a great headset just based on reviews and like they have a good warranty and stuff with the Blue Tiger headset, but I just didn't like the look of it and I wanted a Blue Parrot. My brother had a Blue Parrot, actually has the Blue Parrot. He had the 250, I think. I don't know all the models, but I think he had the 250. And he's got an older truck. It's a little bit louder, so he had a hard time hearing what the people were saying on the other side. So he ended up getting the Blue Parrot with the double earmuffs on there, so he could hear a lot better, and he loves it. But I definitely didn't. He said, "Well, you're in a quiet truck, so you'd be fine with just the one ear piece on there." So that's what I ended up getting. That's why I got the 350. So I looked at the 250 as well, and I didn't look at any reviews on it. Honestly, I kind of like the look of the 350 here, just the design here on it. I don't know, something's beeping. I don't know if it's the truck next to me or what. Yeah, there it shuts off. Okay, sorry, I just didn't want that to interrupt our video here. But anyways, where was I here? Yeah, I looked at the 250, I think it was, and I just like the look of this better. I don't know a whole lot about the 250 because I didn't like the look of it and stuff, so I didn't even look into it a whole lot. But I know this one, what I really, really like about it is this Parrot button. I actually programmed it so that it just it has my girlfriend on speed dial, because I talk to her about 100 times a day. So I just put this on and hit the Parrot button. Boom! It's calling her right away. That's super nice. So when you use this, the blue flashing light there, it'll flash blue when it's connected to the phone, and then that's the button you press to answer the phone, the power button there, and then you've got your two volume up and down buttons there. And I find that I have to have the volume up all the way all the time. I don't know if I am hard of hearing a little bit. I've never had an issue with the sound. I can always hear as long as I have the volume all the way up on it. I will also say with the Blue Parrot 350 XT that I went from the AirPods to the Blue Parrot, and I every single time I talk to someone and I say like I'm driving, they're like, "Oh, you're driving?" I couldn't even tell. They can't hear anything except for my voice. Like my girlfriend is always like, "Are you driving right now?" I'll be like, "Yeah," and she'll be like, "Oh, like I didn't know that. I thought you were just sitting, because I can't hear anything," which was another big thing that a big reason I didn't want to continue using the AirPods because it'd be cool if they were noise canceling, but they're not. So you can kind of hear like noises. You guys could probably hear that beeping noise. Which, yeah, that was a big reason that I went to the Blue Parrot as well. The main reasons I went to this was comfort, noise canceling, um, and just like ease of use. So I have no complaints about the Blue Parrot. Like it's always connected. It's super easy to charge. When you charge up, it turns off. You can't use it and charge it at the same time, which isn't a big deal, and it charges really fast. And it also has a super long battery life. This thing lasted me. I've never had it die on me, and I've used it like an entire day once, just like talking for hours. And it didn't die. I don't know. It's crazy. It has a super long battery life, and normally I just hook it up to the charger overnight when I go to sleep, and then I never have to worry about it. So wearing this thing, what I like, turn my light on here. I know that's hard. That's bad lighting. Okay, what I like is when I was reading about the 450, this part right here, it's like a harder plastic, I guess. So it squeezes on your head and it like gives you a headache. Turn the light back off because it's bad lighting. Um, it gives you a headache, and that was another massive like another big reason I went with the 350 instead of the 450 because I I know what that feels like to have something squeezing on your head and giving you a headache. So I wanted something that I could have on like all day and not have to worry about getting a headache. So this being a lot more flexible in this piece right here, I can have this on my head all day. It never feels like it's squeezing my head at all. And I never get a headache. And it's just like amazingly, you don't even know what's on there, really. It could just be sitting on your head and you wouldn't even realize it. Like sometimes I'll have it on and then I'll be getting a call and then I'll like go to reach over for my headset and not even realizing it's on. So if you want something that's super comfortable, this is a super good headset, the B350 XT. I think it's like $100 or something. I don't know. I bought it at the gas station and honestly wasn't even paying attention to the price when I bought it. But anyways, yeah. So if you want like a gift for Christmas or something, or like want to ask someone to buy you a nice gift, this right here is a good thing to get. When I first started off truck driving here, I didn't have a Bluetooth headset. Obviously, said I used my AirPods. Um, and seriously, getting a headset is like night and day difference. I would never drive truck without a headset now that I know what it's like to have this. It just is so much more comfortable and so much easier to talk to people. Like when my boss calls me up, because we talk a lot too, when he calls me up, it's just so easy. Just like flip this down, hit the power button, and talk. Now, a lot of times, like I said, these would get super uncomfortable. So I would take them out and have them in the holder here. So I'd have to like in in the truck, when you're driving truck, you want your eyes on the road all the time. Like it's just so dangerous to take your eyes off the road. So when I'd be getting in traffic or whatever, and I'd have to like reach for this thing and then open it up and then like pull the earbuds out and then get them in, and then you got to double tap on them to answer the phone, like too dangerous. So I couldn't do that anymore. And it was just like I'd miss calls because there was no way I was going to answer calls or try to reach down and dig for my earbuds when I was driving in this traffic. Um, One of the main places I drive is actually in Minnesota, Minneapolis, and St. Paul. So the traffic can be pretty bad. I know it's not as bad as, some of you guys go through, but anyways, this sits on my head almost all day long. Like, when I'm not talking, it just stays on there. Sometimes I'll play music or something and I can listen to it that way. Uh, I don't prefer this for music. I don't like having music just going in one ear, so I just have my phone connected to my Bluetooth or the USB going to my radio, and that works super super nice. I just plays my music through the stereo in the truck, so I never have any issues with that. So anyways, about the blue Parrot 350 XT, it's an amazing headset. um, this here, when you put it on, you can just see how flexible this is and easy it is to move. So you just put it on there, and then you can just pull this down, my hair out of the way there. You just pull this down, and then it just sits on there just like that. It's super nice, really comfortable. I think I've seen people talk about like how this thing can go missing sometimes or like fall off. I haven't had that issue yet. I've only had this headset now for about a month, so maybe it'll do it eventually. I don't know. I also got this comes with it as well, like the thing you can put on the ear thing there. I don't know if it's just like a cushion. I didn't want to put that on there. And then it also comes with a wall charger here, so you can plug in your USB charger. I got mine plugged right into the cigarette lighter, and then I just put it on my holder and then plug the charger into the headset here. So you can see, you can be driving down the road, get a call, boom, answer the phone, and then they hear you clear as day, like no sound from anywhere. It sounds like you're sitting in a quiet room. So that's amazing, and that was really important when I was considering a headset. And you could see there, it's just like so it's almost like there's like no pressure over here on this thing that rests on your head, because this band right here is like so flexible. So that's really nice. Uh, there's an app that you can download. Maybe I'll turn that light on because it's kind of getting dark out here. The app that you can download, the Blue Parrot app, you can go in there and then you can program that Parrot button on there to do whatever you want. There's like a lot of different options on there. I didn't look through them all. I just know that I wanted it to be the speed dial, so I don't have to like look through my phone or whatever and to call my girlfriend. Um, so that works out nice. It's super easy. You just have the Bluetooth headset right next to your phone, turn on the app, and then you find the headset, and then you can program that Parrot button. And then that Parrot button, also, you can use it to mute while you're in conversation. So sometimes I'll be talking to my girlfriend, and I got to go into the office, to do my paperwork stuff. And I'll just say, hang on a second, and then put it on mute, and then I can just talk to the office lady or whatever to get my paperwork stuff all figured out, which is nice because, not everybody wants to hear your conversations. So, as far as the range of it, I have my phone with me almost all the time. Like when I get out of the truck, I'll just throw my phone in my back pocket. But the range isn't like super amazing. If I have my phone in the truck sitting here on my magnet, I can get out of my truck and I can go like halfway down the trailer, and then it kind of beeps a little bit and you can hear like the voice cutting out, and I'll be like, oh shoot, I forgot my phone in my truck. So then I just say, hey, I'll call you back, and then hang up. But by the time I get to the back of the trailer, it's disconnected from my phone. So the range on it isn't super amazing. I don't really know what you expect. Like, what are you going to do with your um, headset without your phone? Like, just throw your phone in your pocket and you're good to go. I don't know why people need to have like 1,000 feet range with a Bluetooth headset. Like, carry your phone with you. So yeah, other than that, no issues there. Let's see what else. And I think I know I already mentioned, like, I haven't ever tried any other headsets. Um, I've only watched the reviews of a few, being the Blue Tiger, the 450 XT, and then the double earmuff one. And I knew I didn't want the double earmuff one. Um, the 450 squeezed heads too much. Some people said it doesn't do that, but I just didn't want to take that chance. I do like the look of the 450, like it just looks a little bit more solid, but the 350 was comfortable and it still looked nice. So that's just kind of what I went with, but I looked at the Blue Tiger as well. I just didn't like the look of the design of it, although I've heard that one has like good warranty and good quality. So totally up to you what you want to go with. I'm just giving you my review of the 350 XT because that's what I've used now for a month. It's the first one I've ever used, and I love it. I'll probably never use anything else unless like I try a different one for some reason and like it, but I'll let you guys know if I do. Until then, I'll be using the 350 until it completely dies on me, and then I have to do something different. And maybe there'll be a different one out by then. We'll see. But anyways, I hope that helps you guys in your decision to choosing a Bluetooth headset, or if you're looking at the 350 XT versus the 450 XT versus the Blue Tiger. Just know that the 350 XT is a super nice headset. The connectivity is great. The battery longevity is amazing. You'll not have any issues with that. Setup is super easy. Um, Comfort is amazing. I can have it on my head all day long and not even know it's there. So other than that, let's see here. What else about this thing? The blue Parrot button is super nice. You can program that to do a lot of different things. This piece here, your microphone here, you can adjust this, bend it around kind of to where you want to be closer to your mouth, farther away from your mouth, or whatever. It's kind of nice to be able to do that. Trying to think if there's anything else about that. It comes with the cigarette lighter charger. You can just plug that in there, and then you won't have any issues with that either. It's all set up, ready to go. I can't think of anything else right now. If you guys have any questions about it, go ahead and comment below. Let me know what your question is, and I'll do my best to get that answered for you. I bought mine at a gas station. I don't know where you buy yours. I can't remember. Let's see. It was I think it was a Quick Trip. I bought it at Quick Trip in Baldwin. I think it was Baldwin or uh, can't remember. Spring Valley. I think it's Spring Valley exit there. Anyways, one of the Quick Trips there I bought it at, and I've loved it ever since. I'll never not have a headset again. The AirPods are good, but I definitely will not be using them ever again for full-time Bluetooth like headset use. So I hope this helps you guys out. Make sure you add that onto your Christmas list. If you're looking for a new headset or just need a headset in general, the 350 XT Blue Parrot is an amazing headset. You'll love it. Uh, if it ever wears out, I'll let you guys know if I get something else. But until the next video, hope you guys drive safe out there. Have a great weekend. Rest of your Sunday night here. And we'll be talking to you during the week.